What's going on, guys, and welcome back. So we've been away for a little bit trying to get some things taken care of, but we're here with our updated C.A.S.H, Cyber Albaz, Shadal hero deck profile. We do add a quick replay against Adventure Dragon Link to go over first, then we'll jump into the deck profile, and we're also going to be finishing up our Cyber Cup. We got those couple top 8 replays, then we're going to do the top 4, the finals, finish that off for you guys. I apologize for the delay in all this, but we're back. So without further ado, we have Overflow, Fusion, Beast, Core, and Ash against Black Metal, Rose, Wandering, Ravine, and Rite of Aramasir. So opening both, the Griffin Rider does kind of hurt a little bit. So then he summons the Griffin, just going to activate that Fateful to get the Draco back. Then he's going to get to the Enchantress, discarding the Draco back because it is just free anyway. Special summon Enchantress, normal summon Black Metal Striker, and then Black Effect. Get the Red MD, get the boot, banish to special summon, bring back, or bring out, I should say. And then at that point, we just wanted to, like, we could have hit the Fateful, but like, what's the point? He already had the Griffin Rider, 1, and 2, like, we just wanted to wait for a point where he had to use it. Like, if he used something really pivotal with Griffin Rider on board, you would still use it too, but the fact that he went into Baron is just even better, because now, like, this Baron's essentially a 3k beater that can pop a card or tag out at some point, but not too worried. He does get the Snow in the graveyard, then he goes for the Hulk at this point, summoning out the Synchron. Then we're going to go Boral End, Enchantress Effect just for that extra card in hand. Ravine, discarding the extra card. Send the Abs. Abs, get the Tracer. Boot, special summon out Tracer. Tracer, pop Fateful to bring out the Recharger. Then we're going to see Boral End, negate Recharger to bring out Synchron. And then Chaos Ruler. Card is so crazy. Hits Baby Chaos Dragon, double Enchantress, Gamma Ash, so gets an Enchantress Engrave for potential follow-up, but he kind of burnt through that engine already. So we go IP, grab Black, and at that point we end with a Baron that cannot do anything this turn, a Hot Red, a Boral End, a IP Masquerena, and the discard in hand going for the Unicorn play. The only thing this can do in the standby phase is tag out. We actually draw Imperm for turn, which is insane. So then we're going to Imperm the Hot Red, which he's going to just negate it. No matter what, it didn't really matter. We set Core, make Mega Fleet, and now we're going to attempt to go battle phase, because at this point he has to do something, because like, if he doesn't, we're just going to beat over the Masquerena and he's going to lose it anyway. I guess the only other thing he could do would be summon out the Snow and Book of Moon it, which probably would have been smarter. Like, just wait until the battle, like beginning of the battle phase, summon out Snow and then book the Mega Fleet that way. Probably would have been smarter instead of going for the Unicorn here, because then you still end with Unicorn. But we were hoping that he would go for like a Unicorn play, just because now he's gonna go ahead, Unicorn, spin the Mega Fleet, but we didn't use Core's effect either, so we're gonna banish Core. He chains the Snow, Snow summons, hers summons, Snow books hers, but it does not matter because Mega Fleet needs a Cyber Dragon monster anyway. So we get our Cyber Dragon, and then we're gonna go Shadal Fusion, sending the Beast from hand and the Dragon from deck. Beast, draw a card. Shadal, sending the Beast and Cyber Dragon Core just to get another one engraved from deck. Shadal Construct sends the Dragon. So the Dragon then going to pop, oops, wrong button there. Shadal Dragon gonna pop the Boot Sector. Beast is gonna draw us a card. We draw into Ash, so that's just gonna help even more. Shadal Construct attack and destroy the Hot Red. Mega Fleet beat over the Snow, setting our Overflow. Start for turn, he also draws an Ash. He's going to go ahead, main phase 1, use the Baron to pop our set card. We're going to chain it, banishing our hers to pop the Baron, and then Overflow is going to get its search effect. We now we didn't necessarily have to do that, but like he's just gonna beat over the Mega Fleet then too, so we're gonna lose 2 cards for nothing. And we also get to search the Cyberload, and by banishing to pop, we make our Cyberload fusion live. So there's literally no reason not to do it. Banish Enchantress, we're gonna use the Ash on it. Special out the Snow effect to book the construct, and then all he had left is normal summoning the Ash. Probably just showing what it was in his hand, because on our turn then we still have construct, we have Mega Fleet, and then we would have the Rampage Dragon. So this is it, guys. That's the replay. Let's jump on into the deck profile. Not a whole lot changed, but enough changed. We didn't see the hero or branded cards in that replay. It was more of just the Cyber and Shaddoll, which can happen at times too. It's just 4 engines kind of working together. We have the Cyber Dragon, the 3 core, the 1 hers. For the other Cyber cards, we have Emergency and Cyberload, and then the Overflow. Adding the Overflow in, I've been really iffy on this card or not. Like, should we play it? Should we play it? Should we play it? Shouldn't we play it? I go back and forth because a lot of time it ends up just being a pop 1 or a card you don't necessarily want. But I decided because of Cyberload Fusion, I just wanted to keep it in because this card can make this card live so often, just chaining it to your opponent. So that's why we put it back in. But otherwise, you need the hers, the Cyber Dragon, and 2 more light machines for the Rampage OTK. And then we might as well max out on core, just because, like, I mean, it's the best Cyber Dragon monster there is, so that's where we're playing. Like, it's just kind of a small compact OTK engine, whether it's Fusion, a potential pop 1, or just branded Fusion Rampage OTK. 2 Elbaz, because you kind of need Elbaz. 2 Alubers, because it's just a really good starter. The 1 Dragon, the 1 Shaddoll Beast. Another card I've been back and forth on is the Nest Shaddoll Genius. I don't know, like, it's kind of nice and no one really seems to expect it. Like, you Shaddoll Fusion, you could send like the Genius and a light, summon out Construct, Genius 1, Construct 2. Construct's gonna send your Beast more often than not to get a draw, but then your Genius 2 can also negate a card, so it's just pretty nice that way. If it didn't target, it would be even better. Then we have double Mally and the 1 Celestial. So why Mally and Celestial? We're not playing links to link climb, but if you play, say, Dasher Celestial and you open one of them, it just kind of sits in your hand as a dead one. This way, if you open one, you can just discard it. Branded Fusion can send the other one, or Branded Fusion can still send Beast and your Elbaz and summon out your Lubellion, and you need a discard anyway. Like, branded plays need a discard no matter what, so opening one really doesn't hurt. That's just your free discard, which also leaves 2 in deck, because Mirror Jade can go ahead and dump out the Abyss Dragon, which then in return can search your Fusion Destiny, and either you have 1 in hand and you neg, or you can just use the 2 remaining in deck and your Fusion Destiny is still live. Additionally, like in a grindier game, if you have like Mally and Grave, you can banish it to special summon the other Mally, and then if you summon out Lubellion can shuffle back your 2 Mallies, and now you can go ahead and go into your DPE in a grindier game that way. So there's just some really nice plays on the hero package that you can do. Otherwise, just, I mean, in a pinch, you can always just banish it to get a body on board as a defense, a little bit of a wall to take a beating. But for the most part, I've been pretty happy with them at these ratios. Like I said, you need a discard in hand for combo anyway, so opening 1 isn't that bad. But if you only play 2, opening 1 isn't that good, because now you pretty much have to dump the other one with Branded Fusion instead of getting your draw 1, which just makes you plus less in the process. Hand traps Ash and Crow are just insane right now. We already said the Emergency and the Cyberload. 3 Branded Fusion, 1 opening, and 1 lost. So Fusion, I mean, that's pretty standard, obvious. Opening is just another way to get into combo. It's another starter. And then Branded Loss, if you open your Fusion, you want a good target for your Aluber as well. Triple Shaddoll Fusion, card's just insane going second. 2 Fusion Destinies, yeah, no Verde, no problem. didn't really make Verde a whole lot with this deck anyway, so keeping the Fusion Destiny engine in really wasn't that big of a decision. 2 talents, 1 called by, sorry. Whether it's playing through Disruption, drawing 2, stealing a card, getting that hand knowledge from your opponent, like talents is really good. And then obviously stopping Scythe, stopping, you know, if you set it first, you can disrupt like Helt combo, you can stop hand traps. There's just so much that you can do with Called by the Grave. It's just really kind of crazy. The 1 overflow and then triple infinite impermanence to round out our hand traps. Extra deck, we have Mega Fleet, Fortress, Rampage, and Cyber Twin. I would definitely consider putting in a second Mega Fleet. For Twin's kind of there for Cyberload Fusion. Like if you open Branded Fusion and Core, then you can Branded Fusion, dump Albaz and hers, and then Lubellion, discard whatever, Chainlink 1, hers Chainlink 2, search out Cyber Dragon, Lubellion, then go ahead and make your Rampage Dragon. Rampage, mill the 2 cores, you normal summon your other core, you search your Cyberload, cores there, Cyber Dragon is banished, or you go Albion, sorry, Albion, not Lubellion, because you want to banish the hers and the Cyber Dragon, so you'd have core on field, Cyber Dragon there, so then in the battle phase you got extra 5600 damage, on top of like the Rampage and the Albion already, which is, what, 8800, and then you add another 5600. So I really do like the Twin in there if you're playing Cyberload Fusion. Potentially we could cut like the Super Poly package, add in the Mega Fleet, something like that. 2 Mirror Jades doesn't come up too often, but I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. 2 Lubellion, because I use them more than I do the Albion, but the Albion is there for the OTK. I used to play 2 Albion, but we went to 1 Abyss Dragon once it was released, because this card can still search out your Branded Fusion, but it also can get to Fusion Destiny, can get to Shadal Fusion, just cards really insane. DPE, Construct, Winda, and then Dragostapelia and Starving Venom as our 2 Super Poly targets. Side decking at the moment, we have double Droll, or 3 Droll, 3 Nibiru, 3 Super Poly, triple Evenly, triple D Barrier. Even versus like Despia, you set up your board, you set D Barrier, you call Fusion, and it doesn't matter if your board gets turned off, because they cannot make a board to do anything anyway, so you're essentially turn skipping them, and then your board's going to be live and you should be winning on your next turn anyway. So that's pretty much the updated list. Like I said, guys, I'll try and have them uploaded for tomorrow. We'll have the top 8 from the Cyber Cup. We got updated Pure, we got updated Cyber Dark Power Bond OTK list, we got updated Synchro list that's a little more concise, got rid of some of the, trim the fat off of it if you will, and made it more consistent. And then the top 4 of the finals of the Cyber Cup, along with some other how to beat videos and things to do like that. So again, apologize for disappearing for almost a week, but we're back and this is the beginning of it. So thank you guys for watching, and until next time, take care.